Hi, Jim. I finally got K1GZL.
Charlie, how's it going, sir?
Charlie, how's it going, sir?
Oh, it's going fine. I just got back from getting a Janssen COVID-19 shot, and I had to wait 20 minutes in line. The person driving me, we had to wait 20 minutes, and I got it at 10 minutes to 4. Then after that, drove up here. So here we are, and I turned on the rig, and there you are, 15/9, direct, just like you're right in the room. I'm sorry I'm late, but that's the only time they could give me the COVID-19 shot was at 10 after 3 today, but it turned out to be 3:30 before I actually got it. Well, it was later than that. It was 10 minutes to 4, actually, that I got the shot. I had to wait quite a while. Go ahead.
Roger, Charlie. Well, all that's of no consequence. The main thing is that you did get your shot, Roger.
The thing is that you did get your shot, Roger.
Roger, I sure did, and I could feel a little sting when they gave it to me in my upper right arm. But right now, I feel no effect, no stinging, nothing, and I feel fine. By the way, you're coming in direct, beautiful. Here it is.
My hula hoop loop. Anyway, by now, as time progresses in my life, I've given up tower climbing, and I was really getting tired of climbing up on the roof working on my old loop.
Okay, I hope that came through. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Absolutely perfect, Charlie. Always a pleasure, sir. Do you have anything from your recorded treasures?
Anything from your recorded treasures?
Not this time. However, I should in about a week. By next week, I should. I think. I'm trying to think. Wait a minute. Maybe the week after next. Yeah, not much. Not much this time. By the way, we've lost a tremendous amount of snow. We've had 2 days of 60 degrees and several days in the mid and upper 50s. We just had a good hard rain shower here a little earlier. So we had a half an inch of rain. It's the first time we've had that much regular rain in months, in many months. So the ground's only about 20% snow covered at the present, although we expect a little bit late tonight and Sunday night and Monday morning a little bit more, but nothing tremendous. So spring is getting an early start, and right now it's 49 degrees and just cloudy out there. Go ahead.
Roger, Charlie. Now, when you have those 50 and 60 degree days, it must seem like you're down in Miami, Roger.
It must seem like you're down in Miami, Roger.
Oh yeah, I'm in deepest Africa, compared to that one time in February when we had 40 and 60 mile per hour wind gusts, and at the same time the power was out for a little over 8.5 hours. 8.5 hours, and when the power came back, I had no running water, so I thought I had frozen everything. Then bit by bit, individually, each faucet began to work, and what a sigh of relief when I got the water back. Oh, that was close.
Roger, Charlie. Last night, I just was talking about AM DXing, and I do have a habit of at night listening DXing Atlanta, Georgia, WSB, and last night, boy, they really had some very, very bad weather. They had a tornado that was on the ground for 2 hours. I could not believe that. On the ground for 2 hours, and they were saying on the radio, this warning is as severe as it can possibly be. Seek cover, get in the basement, whatever. But that tornado was on the ground in the Atlanta area for 2 hours.
Ground in the Atlanta area for 2 hours.
Yeah, I heard about that one. That is terrible. I remember one time before I ever moved permanently out of New Jersey, and this was way back No, this might have been 1957. It was just about this time of year. I worked at a wire factory where they put insulation on wire for jet aircraft and so on, and I would mix the Teflon preforms and all sorts of things. We had at work 12 miles north of where I lived at Sparta, New Jersey, Lake Mohawk. We had a temperature that stayed at 38 degrees that night. Down at my place, there were people that were recording temperatures in the low 60s at the same time. When I left home, there was 1 inch of snow on the ground at both locations. However, when I got halfway home, the little bit of snow left went off instantly within a few feet on level ground, and it turned out to be that a tornado had struck 2 miles from my home up on the hill there near Sparta, New Jersey, northwestern New Jersey, Sussex County, and this fellow had built a new home. He was ready to move into it, and I mean, that thing was solid and had a lot of masonry and everything else, and a tornado came down and absolutely devastated that house, completely ruined it. There was nothing left except debris in the basement. The trees on a very narrow path were completely flattened. Then across a little pond, there was a little clubhouse, maybe 400 feet away. The roof was ripped off, and that was one storm, a thing that I'll never get out of my memory. What that looked like when I got over there a couple of days later, to see such a strong structure of a home to be completely wiped out. I mean, there must have been winds gusting in that thing of 150 miles per hour to do that damage. Jim, go ahead.
Oh, Roger, yes. Tornadoes can, particularly when they're smaller, they're more precise, higher RPMs. I think they can turn up their 200 or 300 mile an hour winds inside the center of a small tornado. When it gets big, it's not quite as the wind velocities are not quite as big, but the overall power is greater in a bigger tornado, Roger.
The overall power is greater when it's a bigger tornado, Roger.
Yeah, but you get these little vortexes within a large tornado. Little teeny little vortexes or tornadoes within a tornado, and those things themselves can put out horrendous winds, as indicated down in Georgia last night. Of course, last night being the 25th of March 2021. And they were showing that there was one house that was absolutely flattened. There was nothing left of it. Was splintered, and just 75 feet away, there was a house nearby. There was almost no damage at all. So you get little vortexes within the larger ones sometimes, and if you get stuck in one of those, you've had it. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a Roger. That is a Roger. Well, Mother Nature at her worst, probably a tornado. Second would be a hurricane. I don't like either one of them. I'll pass if at all possible, Roger.
I'll pass if at all possible, Roger.
Oh yeah, Roger. Look, all that's on there. I'm sorry I'm so late, but I had no choice being down there with the COVID vaccine. But so far, I don't feel any effect, so I may survive at least a minute. Okay, Jim, thank you so much, and hopefully, we'll catch it next week at the usual time. KC9VKV, K1GZL, always a pleasure.
Roger, Charlie, 73 up that way, sir. Thanks for dropping by, and you have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. This is a KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.